Today and tomorrow we have this Amitabha practice with the Shitro, and then include the people who passing away. We pray for everyone, especially the Drupun something Rinpoche. He passed away 2 days ago. I think mostly you know him. He is from San Diego, Chopa Chiling Dharma Center resident teacher. Also, he's founder of the Dharma Center. So he come to DDS, he shared the teaching, and also he went to Ohio, shared the teaching. Many DDS and Ohio Sangha has a connect with this Dharma. So we also include him today, this practice. So actually, naturally happening, this practice, and he passing. Locally, we already naturally created this program for him, his passing. I have an image up here. Is Dobun something Rinpoche's. So we dedication include him today and tomorrow. Then go to page 34. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering decisively. I will establish them in the still ones of past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstacles who harm me, and those create obstacles on my path to liberation of nations, may they experience happiness, be separate from suffering decisively. I will establish them in the still ones of past, perfect, complete, precious Buddhahood. Dala dangwar zebe da, nobar zebe ge, tarpa dang dam jen chenbe, barde jo bar zeba dam je je zor zebe, ma nang ga dang yambe zem jen dam je dewa dang ding, dungara dang jar nyor de lana me ba yang da bar zobe zang ju, rumbo je do bar za. Thus, under achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Under death, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. From now under this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with the body, speech, and mind. Teye je de zang ma je je bar de linga ye zong ge wa la go. Ma she bar de linga ye zong ge wa la go. Te de re ne zong de nye ma zang da zam je bar linga ye zong ge wa la go. We take refuge in the kind root Lama and the lineage Lamas. We take refuge in the deity of the mandalas of the Yadams. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in the noble Dhakas, the Dakinis, and the Dhamma gardens, possessors of the eye of wisdom. Tenjin Zawa Dan Jebara Jebe Pardin Lama Damba Nanlai Jabzen Jeo Yadam Jingoro Je Lazo Namlai Jabzen Jeo Sanje Jomden Nanlai Jabzen Jeo Dambe Jin Nanlai Jabzen Jeo Pagbe Gende Nanlai Jabzen Jeo Pawon Gando Jijong Zong Ezo Yishi Je Jindang Denba Namlai Jabzen Jeo. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise an example of a Bodhisattva. As previous Buddhas embraced enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself to complete the stage of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and the likewise example of a Bodhisattva. As previous Buddhas embraced enlightenment and the progress on the Bodhisattva's path, are true for the benefit of all sentient beings, giving birth to Bodhicitta, and apply myself. Sanjo Nimbo Jije Bar Sanje Nanlai Jabsenje Chidan Sanjo Sambaye Solan Dejin Jabsenje Chidar Menje Dejeje Sanjo Done Jibada Sanjo Zembe Labala Dedar Yen Nebada Dejen Rola Bendonde Sanjo Zene Jeje Dejen Dene Labala Ramba Yende Labarje. In the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge unto enlightened misery. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of our sentient being. In the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, most excellent, I take refuge unto enlightened misery. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of our sentient being. Sanje Jidan Zojun Jonam La Sanjo Barde Dane Jabzenje Dage Jinso Jibe Sonamje Rola Bensere Sanje Drabarisho. So now we go to Buddha Amitabha Sadhana. It's page 89. Page 89. Namo to the three givers and the three roots, the place of protection. I go for refuge in order to establish all beings in Buddhahood. I give rise to the mindset on supreme awakening. 89. Page 89. Namo to the three givers and the three roots, the place of protection. I go for refuge in order to establish all beings in the Buddhahood. I give rise to the mindset of supreme awakening. Namo Gojo Zomda in Zawai Zom, Jamne Nanlai Jabzenje, Rogen Sanje Languser, Sanjong Jode Zemje Do. With sincere faith, I pay homage toward the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times. I offer flowers, incense, lamp, fragrance, food, music, and the like. Actually arrange and mentally create a supreme gathering place accept them. I confess all evil deeds, the 10 no virtues, and the 5 acts without endeavor that I have committed, overpowered by mental affliction since beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the Shavakas, Pakika Buddha, ordinary beings, and the like. Please stand aware of the Dharma of the greater and the lesser vehicles, and the teachings common to both, according to the aspiration and the diverse mental capacity of sentient beings. Until samsara is emptied, do not pass into nirvana, but compassionately look up in sentient beings drowning in the ocean of suffering. May all the merit I have accumulated become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious God of beings. Tibetan, go back to Tibetan. Page 90. Soje de zon yoba ye jarwa se je dang je kene dang we zan ze lo me do pe mar me char ze ro mo la zo ba nen je ye je ne a be zo je yi zo zo to ma me ne da de me ge je dan za me nga se ne nyam on wan je Deba damje yabara je nyen de ranjar sanjo sen so se je wo la so ti song ge wai je za ba so na la ne da ye sem je nam je zamba dan lo ye se da je da che jong de mon de ba ye je jeng go lo gor de Korwai jeze madon war nyang ne mandai duje donghara jamzo singwa ye semje nam lai zeise Tage sunai jesa ba tam je sang jo je je rinpo mo don roa yen rinpe bard da jo je. The field of accumulation dissolved into me. Thus, minds of four immeasurable has arising within the mind stream of myself and all sentient beings. May all sentient beings have happiness. May they be free from all suffering. May they never be separate from the happiness. May they abide in great equanimity. So yin nam rang la den be da dan sim jin gen je ju sim mi je lo ji ba re ju sim jin de dan den ju ro je dong er gen dan zha wa dan da de men yin dan yon jin bo ne er ju. Appearance and existing, all phenomena of samsara and nirvana are empty by nature. O children, the beings wandering confused in samsara, not realizing this, my awareness appear as white shirt. The manifestation of unfilled emptiness, clarity, and compassion. The shirt transformed into myself, appearing at Chenrezig, seated up in a cushion of lotus and moon, with one face and four arms. Two are joined at the heart, and the other two hold the lotus and garland. Peaceful and with loving countenance, I am dressed in the garment of a Sambhonakaya Buddha, sitting in cross-legged posture. My lower body is adorned a lotus. In the space in front, up in a seat of lotus and moon, appear a red shirt gleaming with light. The lay reader is blessing the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions gathered in knowledge, love, power, the lake being dissolved into the shirt. Again, lake rest, ready to the 6 realms, purify the karmic visions, self-grasping, and the habitual imprints of sentient beings. The lake gathered big and the shirt transformed into the supreme protector of beings Buddha Amitabha. His bright red leg a mountain of rubies with one face and two arms in equal pose mudra. Holding big bowl, he wears the three dharma robes and sits cross-legged posture. Ceaselessly looking up in beings with the eye of compassion. He appears as a great embodiment of all Buddhas. On his right is the noble Chenrezig with one face and two arms holding a white lotus with the left hand. White and adorned with jewel, he stands upright. To the left of the Lord is Bodhisattva Vajrapane with one face and two arms holding a Vajra in the left hand. Blue and adorned with jewel, he stands upright. They are surrounded by an ensemble of bodhisattvas, the triplets of the principle, and are marked with the three syllables. From the syllable white red and blue light red is to the 10 directions, and in pure particular to the pure line of Sukhavati. Invoking the heart pledge of Amitabha and his retinue, who then instinctively appear at this place. Go to Tibetan, so page 92. Na zeng gong de ji gen ran yen dong, ma dong go wan zhen nai nye re mong, dong sa ren yin ji song jo zar dang ne, ran re re ye gar bo yong jo le, bei de den de ran ye jian re zui, xia re jie sa ye da jia er ben zhen zeng, xie xian san ben nyam jie long ge jie, ge me ben me na no jie zhong you, Danger Nangara Bede Den Den De Reye Marbo Uza Rambar Soje Zanje Zanze Nyebar Se Chenze Nende Dene Rela La Yang Uza Rudo Neze Te Sim Jie Le Na Dan Zeng Ba Jia Jiang Wu Zi Zhen De Re Ye Ne Jiu Wa Zhou Wei Jiang Jiu Zhang Jie Wu Ba Mi Ma Sa Be Ma Ra Ge Len Bo Dar Xia Re Jie Zhang Ye Nyang Ya Long Zhen Zeng 七月南宋所人皆中有，土界因界如来大德在，三界根界当年见菩萨，天也也是见帮助见人在，下界三年永不被感人在，万佛人间。 渐渐引导有，作为用的加尔森的见到，下日节三年用白多见证，能波人间渐渐引导有，可得上升根等所结果，作为内宗之宗真法类。 Uzur kamaran tensor soja dang Chebar dewa jinje yende te Nandang korje tudang jugorde Keje nye la Turn on the lights. Home in the great blessed sphere of my own promoter, pure awareness abide Amitabha, and retinue as the naturally present in the radiance. From the beginning, the Samaya and the wisdom beings are one, yet the form body manifests out of the experience of great love and compassion, in accordance with the mental inclination of beings. Following your heart pledge, come here to the place and be seated indivisible from the mandala of the Samaya being, upon a cushion of multicolored lotus and moon. Tibetan Hong Ran Re Ga Dai De Jin Yin Ga Ne Ran Dai Len Zhou Nan Dai Gor Dai Je Nong Ne Dam Se Yi Xi Yer Mi Jiang Se Qin Tu Ji Long Ne Zhou Ye Ge Mi Be Lo Dan Zang Bar Nam Ru De To Dan Wang Ge Nian De Re Ye Ne Jiang Na zo be ma nye ma din den de jin zi jin gu ren de dan ye mi yo on am de sa ba re wa ren de za re sa ma za za hong ba re sa ma re Rayang Om Om Sarvan Bepurai Pura Sura Sura Avarade Besoa Om Benza Savaranakan Om Sarvan Bepurai Purai Sura Sura Avarade Besoa Om Benza Savaranakan Om Sarvan Be Burai Burai Sura Sura Avarde Beso Om Benza Savaranaga. Sure, I offer this water adorned with attributes, with the nature of generosity to the mouth of the victorious one. May all beings be adorned with perfect abundance. I offer this food cleansing water, pure, core, clear, and exclusive, with the nature of morality to the feet of the victorious one. May all beings be relieved from the misery of existence. I offer various beautiful celestial flowers that have the nature of patience to the eye of the victorious one. May all beings be adorned with the seven attributes of the higher realms. I offer naturally sweet smelling scents and blending incense that have the nature of diligence to the nose of the victorious one. May all beings become free from the bonds of samsara existence. I offer this precious, red, and lustrous lamp that has the nature of meditation to the heart of the victorious one. May the darkness of all beings' confused mind be dispelled. I offer fragrant medicine, elixir, saffron, and the like, which have the nature of knowledge to the form of the victorious one. May all beings realize in the nature of phenomena. I offer food adorned with the essence of 100 tastes, with the nature of a method to the tongue of the victorious one. May all beings be nourished by the food of samadhi. I offer harmonious music, songs such as those of conch, drum, and bell, which have the nature of power to the air of the victorious one. May all beings be adorned with bodhicitta. I offer the five desirables of the saints, which have the nature of aspiration to the victorious one. May all beings be established by unfaired bliss. I offer the eight auspicious substance, the eight auspicious symbols, and the seven royal attributes, which have the nature of wisdom to the victorious one. May all beings attain the attributes of Buddhahood. Go back to Tibetan. page 96. 是原来阶段根本就愿的，因别让人家为晓得不，如根就往本从做就结，当事人有灭一往下次人的，此真让人家为晓得不，如根所得东华结就结。拉在梅多那种嘴巴的，zube ranjen jarve jin lamber, rogen tore yonden den den jo, lenje jarzon jumjo dubende, zunde ranjen jarve shang lamber, rogen zibe jen le jo ware jo, sarjen nave renjen romende, samde ranjen jarve tog lamber, Broken chulo lomo se warayo, Kogon lazo mede minje cha, Shira ranjen jarwe kolambe, Rowa genje chinye to warayo, Roja judan dembe sharzende, Tabje ranjen jarwe jalambe, Broken denzen sejen to warayo, Bedong torso nyenje rormoso, tobje ranjen jarwe nilambe, rogen sanjo sendan den parajo, wangbo zemzen dupe yondenga, mongla ranjen jarwa namlambe, rogen sane deve mombarajo, trashe zeta jedan jarseden, Yeshe ranjen jarwa nalambe, rogen sanje yonden dobar yo, om sarva bunza munga samundra savar, samaye aho. All owned and unowned things of the entire infinite belong for the universe, my own body, enjoyment, or possessions. I offer without holding anything back to the pure line of Sikavati. May the self-grasping of being be thereby fully pacified. May they be endowed with the bodhicitta, and may their birth in the pure line be unobstructed. Tong song je de rang jiang dang je ji, da de zong da ma zong ngu bo dang, da li long ju nang zi yong yi da, de me de jin yin de bu rua ye, ru gen dang zen ra ye sang sen de, nam da de jin de do mi je wa ri yu, ong gu ri ri na men ra, realizing that my own mind is awakened, I pay homage on the atomic level. Empty awareness, free of grasping, is the offering of all apparent existence. Confused perception of dualistic grasping are confused within the experience of Dharmata. I rejoice in the spontaneous perfection of the three kayas, turn the Dharma aware of unceasing compassion. Remain in the Dharma kaya nature that provides all samsara and nirvana. I dedicate the threefold purity within infinite perseverance. Tibetan. Rangsen sanje dobe dong san zar, rei dong zin mi nang sen chu ban bor, nin zin ter nang qi nie long de sha, ge song len jie zo lai jie ye rang, tu jie jin jie me be qin gor gor, korn de gen jia rang yin ji ge yo, korso me me jia dai jian bo ngo. Shi, always turning the Dharma very in the pure line of Sikavati. You unceasingly log up in sentient beings with compassion. Homage and praise to Amitabha, who wear a body in equipoise, follow this pledge to act for the purpose of beings. To Chenrezig Varjapane, the other Bodhisattva, the noble example of Ahad, and the gathering of deity dwelling in Sukhavat, art humbly pay homage and effect praise with the body, speech, and the mind. Tibetan 100. De jin yin de ji jing ko lo gor, sen jie nam lai da de tu ji ze, tam jia xia yin zhou wei dong ze bei, nan da nian yan ze la fan de tu, jin re ze dan de jin do lai so, jar se san sen zha jiang ba bei so, de jin yin de yu be la zo la, le nga ye zong ge be zang bar du. From its light ready and the white mantra garland issue forth a magic from my heart, and dissolve into the heart of deity visualized in front. Thus Amitabha, compassionate heart, pledge of body, speech, and mind is evoked. From the mantra garland around the shore at the heart of Amitabha, red mantra garland of light merge from this mouth, enter my mouth, and are obtain blessing and attainments. In the way the mantra circles continuously between myself and Amitabha, the multicolor light issuing from the circling mantra garland. Please, the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas of the 10 directions, purify the three types of absorption of all beings, sentient beings in the three realms and the universe, and the beings transformed into the pure land of Sukhavati. 让人觉得往所都该日大的人大人也就也是个，得有无论安全搞不着，都该那东定节都该的，各种都节都当个，难得都该人大人安全嘞。Uzar marbo nganchen sharne to rang shar yo sen la nge do do te tar jume jed korwa ye ma le uzar ka do na zo ju so je zang sen ye bar se kam son sem jin gen je zhu song ja no ju nam da de jin yuen de ju Om Amidevaya 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 Nare Om Amidevaya 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 Om Devaro, Om Devaro, Om Devaro. Om Devaro, 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 Om Devaro. Om Devaro, 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 Om Devaro. Om Devaro, Om Devaro. So I'm going to do the transmission Amitabha into this Narak. You can chant the mantra Om Amitabha. First I do translation. Buddha Amitabha first. Obami Jogonde de Jinjo Jizawa Yozo Namo Amitabha Ya Sanje Obami Jubarandobe Kansa Kange Jingo Tange Jamben Dende Jube Yose Kanzong Jangla Jayor Sando Banen Denjen Nanga Lama Obame Balan Gorsan Josen Beba Deme Bakorwe Nizu Yubar Yu Jabzane Namo Gonjo Sondan Sawason Jamne Namla Jabzan Jen Rogan Sanje Lango Sanjo Jodo Sem Jido Jene Samda Javyar Tida Ronda Sosan Yen Laden Bambrone Sojo Disam Jarwaye Zeje Java Seje Tamje La Gani Tamve San Zalome Dodo Marme Jorzu Romola Sopa Ngejo Jetune Babu Sojo Jiza Soro Toma Mine Tada Baramege Jadan Sami Semne Nyama Wanjerbe De Badam Jeja Praje Nini Ranja Sanju San Soso Jevola Sobe De Sangewa Jezaba Sanalane Dairan Senje Namja Samba Loye Serache Dawa Jejong De Monde Baye Jejong Kolo Gorda Son Gowa Jese Madongba Nyangi Mada Tujeye Dunga Jemsa Senwaye Senje Namla Sexas Dagesona Jezaba Dam Jesan Jeje Jeneram Bomado Roye Rebe Vada Dajoje Soje Naran De Bedada Semje Genje Jula Semi Jilo Jibarsamla Semje Damje Dedan Den George Dongar Genda Davar Jo Dada Deda Tata Murdershin Tanya Chembone George Jeju Dong Ye Dan Komban Nazen Konde Jigen Raji Dong Madon Kovan Tana Nyeremo Dozo Ninji Sonjo Sardane Rane Karbo Yunjole De Bede Dendarani Chinre Se Jarja Saya Daja Benten Se Jajan Jajan Sampenyang Jilonga Jega Mepemanano Jong Yo Denja Nanga Bede Denden Reye Mapo Zaram Barve Soja Sanje Sanse Barze Jensen Den Hala Den Layan was a Rodone Sentry Simjelena Dansen Bajajan was a Sente in the Jerwan Janjo Sanje Obame Masape Maragel and Bodar Jarja Sanyam Yalonze Chicken also Sergeant Donjo to Jinjo Rola de Sanji and Jadani Jimbosa de Yesapam Jujenres Jarja Sanji Yombe Fekanse Carboranji Jinji in the Yozo in the Jordan de Jendo Janjani Yombe Dorian Boranji in the Yon Cordosan and Sojo Girls of the Sandra Sansan Bale was a command in Soja Jibber de Jinji in the Jane and the Soja to the Juko de Janila and the Jinjo with a Romoda Danger. Rarigada de Jinjingani Randan, Ledonan Cordange, Yermejan, Sejin to Jiloni Sojoka, Mevelodan Sampana Rote, Todamangan and the Shinejan, Nazopeman, then the Tamsa Jingon the Nimario, Amadeva Sapara, Meta Samaya Sasa, Omba, Samaya Titali. He is over Devajini, Uba, Metson, Kurmusos on the Ranagomba, Tamse, but the Church of Yabada Tamanizam, Eva. Chubasilani Rayanga home Savan Pepera Sara over the base home Beza Savarana Kanjili some Jesingela Ranye Duja Jembosava Dogani Jubela Moba the Mepatine Deda Laden Judendan de Yona Tashi Zeta Son Jizeba and Vato Jinsera and the Katimosa Jumajabane Jubarsan La Rayana Jedan de Mejayan de Jimera Jarvachardamba Dogen Joa Bezan Soja and Dancer and Yomayo Jazan de Serena Java Dogen Sibadova Ginger Lazimedon Hazon Zibande Zubara Javachin Lambo Dogen Tori in the Dajo Tenje Jarson Trumjo Dupende, Zundera Yajava Jalambo, Dogan Sibajan Ledover Show, Sayinava Dumende, Sandera Yajava Tolabo, Dogan Tolomon Savar Show, Kogola Song Edim Hinja, Gerara Yajava Galaba, Dogan Jinja Dover Show, Roja Judan Dembe Shazende, Dajara Yajava Jalambo, Dogan Tenzen Sejan Tovar Show, Beton Torson, Romoso, Dojara Yajava Jinabo, Dogan Sanjana Dember Show, Amosan, Dobayondenga, Molara Yajava Nala. Dogen Sami Devin Omar Short, I said, I did just say, Yiraji Jawana Lambo, Dogen Sanji, you did over Yon Sawa Mepazam, Munga Samada Savarena Samaya, Honji, Judo, Merabavan, Dosan Jid, Rajada Jid, Zona Mazong Boda, Dalunju, Doba Jinjib, Limited Jin Burway, and Dogen Danza Rajasan, and the Shenatomi, Jevarsho, Rena Mandala Penzamanga, Onimbu, Yinadim Baner, and Sanji Dobe, Don Sansa, Don Zemina, Javan, and Yezan on the shop. 各种人就做了这样，都就今天没被经过过，可能更加难。一个用口说明灭加不大的钱包，我都把3万年拿在当前拉的。新康让从一些就把他们让的我是现在我是基本的东西啥干都把也拉的。他们打算让那年轻人的手机用的这些设备都把那热的进行的基金公路过了，甚至拿了他的手机在，他们在下线周围东西把他那养在了3次都。第二在当最近呢，都拉说，就是3次跑步，就是3次这样跑步做，最近现在又不拉说。另外，这都得没了。你话说都搞了，到等上到一周也是搞了的，有人看那搞不住。都看那东西都搞的，各种东西都当搞了，那都搞人当看这来，我怎么不看这些人都让个些有生啷个着头。这当然就没觉得可玩意，俺来说那都搞的，俺来我说了搞的那种的，所以就我32%人从甚至跟你对着讲，我就那么的进行的就，俺们对话了，去到搞是公民。Kabs gomi mi chang sarmi londe jengane da honra nawanta ye ke zonde dawe sanlati nawanta ye lona mi ra re ji gong sar je om am deva re ji kan ro den tar jum ning gom sang ji oba mi这今家的是上升跑步说，你梦着了，都就让光了，到时候对现现在人的上面去，都去当家去演的，都他妈也都去忘个了，另外他是和我当中的，大你的这边在的时候，对的，有着不就各位，那的都来都就完去。到时候着问人家根本没当真，我都知道让这些大米这个公办公就是啥东西没这张俺的也是今年是2把的下，那那把工的来上位，说那他也他妈干到的，着等下就我心话呢。我把没本来了，头把手机是用的红热这个。更强公布把米龙个在定价是什么做这个年的大众科技成长了，得清楚不这些就进没到，个家你就罗摩多个基本的那新加坡的大街，连就说那把米把你话都说啥都是更加了，那么多人都能把米这他们懂的，卡萨现在呢又把些家境个金融部进的说话大把的，也个金融部进的送到那么个边前面的都等你们不被这家的这帮的罗马不的话进的这个解决这。sonamde damje sebanye sonamje bedana bandada jana jabada robe sabada robe Narak transmission nyamcha digde tamje jabo jabo Narak yo zo namjor belame deje Shitro yonzo na dengje namkar nyada pe me dingwang bu mon som dang dawar cha lamer yobar sambande le de ni de de nga shak se yin nong sen da je de tam je de ya wa so ji ta ye ja sar da pin tam se le de ma ne ro nyo ro la ma ren zen ja wa ye de jin go jo la so dam je nan de nang gar ben za sa ma za ma wo zo je di je gen je da ye je la ma ye ro yong zo gong de ma ye de ha yo nya ra jiang se san ju ye yong de me so la ma la san ze lo me de zhe ji je ge la san ze lo de jin long ju zo ge la san ze如果这样只不ge la san ze lo ne lo men ju de ju ge la san ze lo yang dang gong bar san ju ge la san ze lo ni mo现在学完了la san lo da sa ju zhou wei ge la san ze lo tam gong zai dan jiang ba ge la san ze lo yong de zhe bei ma song la san yang da dong zhen bian za tu la san ze lo dong ne se de zhen pin la san ze lo zhe ban jiang zhe bu la sang ze lo jiang wang da ma mi so la sang sa da lam zo ren zeng so la sang ze lo de ba so zai dang jin la sang ze lo da gen Mata sola sanza lo hong rari raji derba nyamyi ngang le yi yara kenda zangpo ya yon la yi da sara sanza lo mudo yere me gongpa la yi shi nga ye na sar ringa de wara shiba la nyamong da sara sanza lo yin je ngang le jibe je yi shi nga ye zho jia wa yin je yom che nga la la nyamong da sara sanza lo yi shi mamu zong zhoba dong da rang xia rwe sanju sompa je na la na ji da sara sanza lo yi shi ngang le yung de zo ji de nge zho jia dan ben jiba lam Jina la yu de da sara sanza lo do ban de ren ze ba wu ge da dan zeng be ju na ra da go wa jina la lo da da sara sanza lo san da nin ji ga wa dang da ni ye ye ro dong ze go jiang zhou mo jina la da je da sara sanza lo do ba zhou len ko wa zhou ma re wang ge song wa na du jin de ren ze de zhou 吃吧大色的三色罗红给的上波的三金就做了三色罗东阿妈帮但是被黑了嘎啦三色罗眼泪个眼他也就这么用了三色涂了纸白三金莫这么结了三色罗三色结就不娘莫长命结了三色罗不旅行动今天马公马也了三色罗今天家罗这把莫往上马了三色罗红也没大个现在些俺就这个 Korji koron jambar ko la sanza lo hong tam ling jar po wang la wanda thap jing korji ko pe ma song la sanza lo hong bar jin ben za era ka ranang sarwen korji ko yang da thok la sanza lo hong chum de chim jo hera ka jero rang ja la ye ko yung de je la sanza lo hong do ji jing chen le ko cho jing bar wen korji ko chen len ze la sanza lo mo zo jar po hera ka yo wang a le che pe ko ma me zo la sanza lo hong ren zeng do je da pe sa sa dang lam la ne pe ko ren zeng zo la sanza hong sang da po ken hong jin ji de zhe ba nam je ko den ba jong la sanza lo hong top din na bon de zar je zhang a da mang be ko da gen de la sanza lo de da jar wa shi de la gan gan zhen de sanza na dan zhen nyam jia gen zan nen zang ming a ye de ba da na ra ne jiang do lu ren zhen jar wei xian de zha le jian nam ba me be jong a den to la ye jie xia ming a dong la dong wei jar me be tar mo ning gar ja de be jiang sa da den sa ye de la zong zhen ni ju ji zhe len a zhe jie de do jie sen ba jie wo go na ra 东中波当边在说到什么样的巴拉也没在说的，我的人都没把这个没把这个没把完的都没把萨瓦斯的名单在说的，跟我每次的演各种哈哈哈，我把个萨瓦达当个当边咱们明明咱们在巴马萨玛亚萨多啊，红血肉上将工作说的叫我搞当，那么弄的这些马肩个行走都是老公，这些老许个搭档打完老什么这当讲着了，你在这做家当这的做弄吧，你是叫。 各有当真，要把那些的拉走，进而下一当拉当，恐怕上在他得救，马大家送个当真，要把那些人啊些吃进而下上进年的当结巴跟他扎线，当真的都叫当真，要把那要些吃进而下西巴沙为当真啊。 人儿嘛是老巴的，没办法呀。当真啊，马来王个东啊个当得浪个，当真啊，咱们的当把米接着巴萨个当真。让老些呢，巴拉嘛是老接巴萨个当真啊，也是嘛是老巴接人了当真，要么那也当老也进而下你把这边当真也。 nhà đầu tư trong chiếu bát trả lại lỗ yên và như cho mong son cho sen này, chỉ chính cho số chỉ trả cái cả số cho bên nhà lao mà chủ vào đó bao nhiêu chú bao nhiêu bao, sau đó mà giờ nhà bây giờ các đồ tạm chính chính hay cho ý cho nhà cho tạm nhà tạm với cho để anh kinh doanh son cho sen, yên ba mẹ bé tao mình ba mẹ bé của nhà này mẹ bé chú vào đó để mẹ bé son cho sen, sau yên lo tạm cho nhà mà xong mà chỉ bảo, xa gì nhà mẹ cho hồng chỉ yên nhà chú ba mẹ ba la nhiều 有美女在大瓦当的街，我帮车忙着把你来忙，这没得金龙的下巴的街，跟着上巴上你没把拉，上那没把大瓦当的街，上个女生真把你来忙，跟上得金龙的下巴街，你把你老姐就没把拉，大大现在大瓦当的街，这些女生真把你来忙，你得金龙的下巴街，上女生到这些没把拉，那到什么大瓦当的街，这些女生真把你来忙，这没用中龙的下巴街，得了金巴着没把拉，走到这是大瓦当的街，这是女生真把你来忙，跟你东部对了龙的下，对上就往没把俺你来，东嘛大瓦当的街，把你女生真把你来忙。 就算就我没把弄得下，那种一些做着着了，今天你是到我当然接，做着你是怎么你人忙，那是没弄得下边接，你把一些到去着了，从这你是到我当然接，到现你是怎么你人忙，你把一些弄得下边接，今天弄到这边没把，你怎么你是在我当然接，到你是怎么你人忙，今天弄到弄得下边接，呀一个那样都没把了，是到弄得到我当然接，样都你是怎么你人忙，呀样都没把弄得下，要么就可能都没把了，等到我到我当然接，都没你是怎么你人忙，把个样都没把弄得下。 这个老你怎么把老是到那的到我当然接，如今你是怎么你来忙？这个你话没把弄得下，马人这边是今天来接，是没去啷个帮在马在刚刚这边是没用了个，今天去啷个到到那在今晚一半嘛去的，上次那老是接交把钱，可我让一半嘛去，年轻这个做了大半在，没去结果弄得用了个，等不动我没给来老总，等不搞我没去，因为来让你都没因为来老总，得了都没什么今天来。 也是没把弄得下巴儿接，这个大个小巴当做当这个这个是 Minda Rada Tormata Marmisa Vandangika Tambu Dirza Kabala Done Berwe Dobji Den the Gijula Kan Jumbo Maji Ranson Chembeze Done Daba Samera Zabje Yen La Don Zawajila Yen La Don Ringa Java Dribeze, Tamse Kong Menjin de Omeda Timbone, Raja Dribezanjana, Yishinga Jagan, Gaza Jebejin Jagan, Doju Gomba Zobadon, Doju Dribero, Tomasanji, Oma Jorokan, the Zobedoda, Rana Yijavaka, Jeroranja Lazogan, Doju Dribero, Dojin Chandra Person, Roan de Batam Jaja, Gada Jingan Jubeka, Doju Gomba Zojo, Tamsan Jabara, Generata Tola. Rong Jinye, Lenja Yishija, Doja Jabba Katoma, Sibaji Baja, Mara Ransom, Java Soga, Sejama Bonjuma, Damjitaba Wangaze, Madan Kanson Kovaja, Gombala, Sonko Baja, Chubazes, sing up the Yumjik and the Zamola, Yishin Java Donsember, Rano Robesonala, Dujiko and Chubamba, Mamakano Tamjela, Damsekon Zeza, Chichon Kazon Tamjela, and Lenza Betonserver, Damsekon Langados, the Nesoda Tomatola, Virgin to get on comes on Kova Sejo, the Dachidos Rose, Jinju Java Pompashan, Zaka Pavonda Yaju, Charzen, the Yonazo, Mibesan, the Java Baraji, and the November, Javala, the Barber, Trovela, Jibarba, Lamanala, Jibarba, Caronala, Jibarba, Casonala, Sabab, Tamsekam within the Bora, the Marmecomotola, on the Jacoma Jazar, some Domo Jazazo, Jumajuma Jagan, Savama Jaban, Tamsen Jakam, Maybe Javana Lambo, Mechi, Borane, Yongatana, Jetoranja Tudanka. Ranja Danga, Ningaji Borane, Yishan Telesa, Ranzo Jeveto Danga, Lebatonga Borane, Ranzo Roja Zamba, Ranzo Roveto Danga, Migate Naval, Ribaranzo Gamisa, Dojelo Danga, Salon Tilena Mala, Shibaranzo Salazar, Mamonga de Danga, Jidin Sibayambala, Zaka Jetil, Sayutam Jeto Danga, Tamzania Jadam Jagan, to Damanga Barzo, Jodan to Mongozo, some made us on waiting for the Lamayana. Yishin Marmit and the Burzaji, and Laton Yamarata, Yuzo Jubamara, the Tometan, the Yonzo of Jubamara, Kayanda, Jamirada, Margini Jubber, Jutona Java, the Jubamara, the Jibber Jesus or Jason Jubber, the Bao. Finishing Narakoncha transformation. Okay, so now we go to the I think Narakoncha practice. This is really long sadhana. You have lots of information teachings Amitabha sadhana. So I think you understand all this Amitabha everything, right? Everyone okay? You have to visualize ourselves as Chinrezek. Forearm Chinrezek. Then we visualize Buddha Amitabha in front. So then have 7 branches, offerings, confessions. So all these offering, confessions, absolute truth offering and the confessions. They have different levels. Some is outer level, 7 branch practice. Some is inner level, 7 branch practice. So now we go to Narak. It's a Shitro practice. This is the Shitro. Usually, actually, we talked Pardo teaching, I think, a couple of years ago. So long as you have that teaching, you understand all these deities. So then last week also we share Poa and we chant the Pardo prayer. So that is this very similar. This Narakonsha. Narakonsha is the focus for the confession. So confession to all these Shitro deities, Yadam deities. Then Shitro Yadam deity has the 42 peaceful deity. Its images in this sadhana page 23. So going to mention about all these deities' names. And then we have Rath for deity is page 31, the 58 Rath for deities. So this all the Yadam deities is actually within in our body. So now we don't recognize because due to obstacles. And then when we die, so then this deity is appear to in the front, it form body. So that time we have to recognize it's our own emanation. So it's separate within us. It's actually within our, or the deity is within our own mind and body. So we are same as the seeds. Think about the big trees seeds. So seeds is put in the ground. You don't recognize that the seed is going to ripen the tree, branches, leaf, flowers, fruit. Actually, seeds has all that cause. So now we practice Yadam deity is create a karmic imprint. We're going to ripen, our deity's mandala. So no, during the impure, seeds is like no ripening. It's like we are impure. That time we don't recognize. So seeds is under the ground. We're going to put the seeds under the ground, and then put the warm weather and the water. So that's the practice. Then ripening seeds is become, trees, branches, leaves, flowers, fruit, all is ripening. So that is the fruition of the completion practice Yadam deity means. And then this Yadam deity is not separate within us. It is within our own inner, our body's quality. No, we don't recognize that. So the point we create our karmic imprints. So then some, people has connections, previous life, due to some conditions, you recognize you have all these deities within your own body. So who that's sometimes connections happening some people, but generally we have to create our karmic imprints, these deities, and habituate, used to, and then one day you recognize all the deities within us. Then everything is transformed, changed. No same is right now our perception. So now is we are impure. During that, we have all this impure perception, 6 realms. So when you ripening or you practice this, become you recognize your all these qualities, and then all the right now what we have this impure perceptions transform is changed. So then that time wherever you are, so that place is Yadam deity is pure line. And where you stay, the house is a deity's palace. And where your, every perception is deity's form. So that's we, create our karmic imprints. If we don't create our karmic imprints, we cannot ripening, it's deity's mandala. So if we don't put the seeds in the ground, then whether warm condition is the same as compassion. So no warm weather, good condition, then no possible ripening seeds. So warm weather is the same as create compassion. The water is the same as wisdom. And then seeds is the same as nature. Nature is ripening to the, fruition is like seeds is become apple to the trees and flowers. So we are impure this body and the channel, wing, everything is transformed to the become Yadam deities. So our channels wing is the same. It's like the tree has like grown. There has like root, many different root, right? Same, like water go into their soils, waters, and warm weather. They all conditions. This become ripening. So same, when you chant the mantras, practice Yadam deity, our impure this channels, wind, this all nadas is like waking. The If you go more inner level, subtle level, conscious, I mean the subtle level, you go into the body senses, you can feel. Otherwise, we don't fear that because due to these thoughts and emotions, we don't fear that. Actually, each mantra practice like waking all the channels and the nadas, chakras, waking. Same is like you pouring water into the seeds. So that kind is like this Yadam deity practice. Then Yadam deity practice is, we using or the enlightened beings using is more powerful. If you're going to warm up the frozen ground your hand, it take long time. So you don't have power to warm up frozen ground. So that is like you put effort is not enough. We use enlightened beings, this called support, and Buddha Dharma Sangha, or enlightened body, speech, mind, and the special object, and the practice using is the same. Is we make the fire. Fire make easily better than your hand. Frozen ground is like become how to say the change to is unfrozen, right? Unfrozen or make a warm. Then you use the Mahamudra and actually practice Yadam deity using your view meditation. Use like visualize Yadam, but at the same time you are into the nature. And this Amitabha, we chant the mantra. So second mantra is known door mantra. So you'd stay in the known door and practice Yadam deity. Then that is the same as the sun. So sun shines, then the frozen ground is easily warm up and unfrozen. It's become transformed, it's changed. So that's the power, using. Difference is like we cannot do ourselves. That's why we need support. And we use this method to practice, help us become, frozen ground is transformed to the warm, and then easily seeds is can ripening. Otherwise, the seeds is like die there, like not possible to ripening, right? That's why this practice is a kind of a more using special method, and then same time we create so much non-virtuous deeds karma, many lifetimes. So using confession is more powerful purifying. If purification also same, your remove your hand, like I just told you, warm up frozen ground. It take long time and very hard to warm up, and also you get tired. You get also frozen again, because we have self-grasping and these impure perceptions and all these samsaric conditions so strong, very hard to warm up ourselves and benefit others. So that's why we hard to also purify our karma. That's the reason we're using this special practice, purify our negative karma. And then we can help for other beings. Sun shines not only warm for us, right? So we can warm whole universe, the whole land is become warm up. So same, this practice is not only benefit us, then become benefit for others. So that's the kind of, you have to understand. The point is, so now we go to this Narak. Narak, we do the once English, once Tibetan today. I hope we have enough time. So English you go first, then we do the Tibetan. So I think we need a chant master English. So English also we go to sections and the sections, not the whole thing. First section, page 1 to page 3, the 42 peaceful deity. After that, David, please go ahead. Beginning page 1 to page 3 under the 42 peaceful deities English.
Okay, sure, Khenpo. All the Vijaya gurus and deities of the mandalas, of peaceful and wrathful victorious ones, are present in the sky before me. Vajra Samaya. Emaho, we call upon all the great enlightened beings from every place and time. All you gurus, peaceful and wrathful victorious ones, turn your wisdom towards us. Come now, take your places on the seats of lotus, sun, and moon, and accept our prostrations and offerings so that we may purify impairments and breakages in even the lower realms. To all the masters endowed with perfect qualities, we prostrate. To the Dharmakaya beyond concept or elaboration, we prostrate. To the Sambhogakaya, the perfect enjoyment of great bliss, we prostrate. To the Nirmanakaya lords, protectors of beings manifesting in diverse forms, we prostrate. To the Vajrakaya of the unchanging natural state, we prostrate. To the perfect Kaya of complete awakening, we prostrate. To the peaceful deities who pacify the afflictive emotions, we prostrate. To the wrathful deities who annihilate mistaken views, we prostrate. To the body of gentle splendor, Lord of means and master of life, we prostrate. To the lotus-like speech which resounds without error, we prostrate. To the Vajra mind endowed with the true meaning, we prostrate. To the healing nectar which dispels the sickness of the 5 poisons, we prostrate. To the deities of Kalaya who vanquish arrogant demons, we prostrate. To the host of Mamos who control the 5 elements, we prostrate. To the Vijaras who mastered the paths and stages, we prostrate. To the oath-bound ones who guard the teachings, we prostrate. To the lords of mantra who subdue enemies and obstacle makers, we prostrate. Did you want to stop there, Khenpo, or continue?
Yes. So now go to Tibetan. O Lama Rinzin Jarwa Yeji Jinko Lazo Damje Denje Nanga Benzar Sama Ma Zoje Dije Genje Nanye Lama Jarwa Shitro Yunzo Gon Deje Nyadabe Min la yo nyam ja nara jan ser san ju yi Yong den ben zo lama nam lai san ze lo mi mi zhi zhar qi ji ge lai san ze lo de jin long ju zo be ge lai san ze rong guan jie yang zhi be ge lai san ze lo ne lo men jie de ji ge san ze lo yang da ngong bar san ju ge lai san ze nian mo xian zhe xie we la lai san ze lo lo da zar ju zhou wei ge lai san ze lo tang gong zai dan yang bar ge lai san ze Jiang zhe zha zhou bei me song lai san zi lo yang da dong zhen bian za dou lai san zi dong an nei zi de zi min lai san zi zhe ban jiang zi bu be la lai san zi lo yong wang a da ma mi zo san zi lo sa dan la zo ren zhen to la san zi den ba song zi dang jin nam lai san zi Dragon the Mada Zola Zanzelo. So no page 32, page 6, bottom 58, Rat for deity. Mary, please.
Okay, Khenpo. Whom, self-aware, self-knowing, and undiluted, from the state of equality, pure wisdom arises, so we may purify mind and objects we prostrate. To Samantrabhadra and his consort, in enlightened wisdom, free from thought and undivided, the five pure wisdoms shine as glowing lights, so we may purify mind's affliction we prostrate. To these five families of the bliss-gone Buddhas, causes great out of basic space arise as partners of the five pure wisdom, so we may purify the elements we prostrate. To the five great consorts of basic space, a host of pure wisdom emanations, manifest spontaneously for beings' benefits, so we may purify consciousness we prostrate. To these eight great warriors of awakening, in the state of wisdom, enlightened qualities are complete, and the desired attainments fall like rain, so we may purify space and time, we prostrate. To these eight great goddesses offering valiant beings, great goddesses of offering, valiant beings, subduers of the malevolent, free from the faults of clinging to a self, so we may purify wrong views, we prostrate. To these four Takritas who guard the gates, those who bring benefits to beings through love, compassion, joy, and equanimity, to purify eternalism and nihilism, we prostrate. To these four gatekeeping ladies of wrath, from six patterns of thought, six realms of samsara, arise through the forces of unawareness, so that we may purify delusions, we prostrate. To the six sages who tame through compassion.
Thanks, Mary. Tibetan, page 342, peaceful deity. Oi ran rei ran yin zhi ba zhe nyam ye ngang le yi xie xia re gen de zang bo yang yong la yi ji dai zer san ze loi me do ye mi gong ba la yi xie nga yi hong dang sa ri nga de wa re xie ba lai ni mong dai zer san ze lo yin jie ngang le ji be ji yi xie nga yi 着下为研究用见阿难来用啊大事，三者来一些之把忙波索，若为懂得，让下为三九生把艰难了，南去大事，三者来一些安来，用定做卷动而着。 恰当本求白拉莫艰难了，有的大事三者了，多半的人在把我个大等真白，用当这大这个外也难了，老大大事三者了，三当年节高瓦当大娘也。 劳动在各种周末也难了，大街大事，三者老都把周来可瓦周，马来万个送完南途经的人在头周了，吃把大事，三者老。So then. Page enter Vajrasattva mantra. Mature in a row, please enter Vajrasattva mantra.
Yes, Khenpo.
The 58 wrathful deities.
Whom expression of pure awareness, always excellent, to rest
Chief of the mandala, we prostrate. Five poisons, not abandoned but perfected. To the wrathful Herukas, we prostrate. Arisen from basic space, uniting means and wisdom. To the wrathful consorts, we prostrate. Great secret ladies emanated from wisdom. To the 8 female furies, we prostrate. Fanged and winged devourers, female messengers. To the 8 Traman goddesses, we prostrate. Ladies who entice, capture, bind, and enrapture. To the 4 female gatekeepers, we prostrate. Female emanations in worldly guise. To the Ishvari goddesses, we prostrate. Whom Yamantaka, slayer of the Lord of Death, surrounded by terrifying hosts of haughty demons, to the body of gentle splendor we prostrate. Whom Hayagriva, sovereign deity of power, and a retinue skilled in magnetizing and subjugation, to the lotus speech we prostrate. Whom great and glorious Vajra Heruka, surrounded by a self-manifested retinue, to the pure and authentic mind we prostrate. Whom mighty Shemshog Heruka, and limitless peaceful and wrathful deities, to the perfected qualities we prostrate. Whom Vajra Kumara, embodiment of activity, with the 10 wrathful ones blazing with fire, to the enlightened activity we prostrate. Whom the Heruka, fully perfected king, with a retinue formed of the 5 elements, to the host of Mamos we prostrate. Whom the Vidyadhara, mighty Mahivajra, encircled by those on the paths and stages, to the host of Vidyadharas we prostrate. Whom, Lord of secrets, cloaked in blue, surrounded by arrogant worldly forces, to the protectors of the teachings we prostrate. Whom, Tobden Nakpo, powerful and strong, surrounded by masters of wrathful mantras, to the subduers of enemies and obstructors we prostrate. Whoever prostrates upon hearing in this way the names of the peaceful and wrathful victorious deities will heal all impairments and breakages of samaya, and purify the negativity of the 5 boundless crimes. Even the lower realms will be emptied from their depths and proclaim the Buddha field of the Vidyadharas. Now all the faults of our past misdeeds we verbally disclose and mentally confess, and purify with lamentation and remorse. In devotion we join our palms at our hearts, and in faith we prostrate ourselves entirely, calling on the peaceful and wrathful deities by name. Then with body and speech held firm, we visualize Vajrasattva at our crowns, and recite the essence of the Narak truth.
Thank you. General, so we go back to which page? Page bottom 6, right?
Yes.
Om Genda Zambo Rebe Zare Jimjo Zola Sanzelo Dunga Ma Ban Tarsembe Hergala Sanzelo Yenle Ge Yen Ta Jor Chome Yong La Sanzelo Tole Zherbe Sanjimo Chomo Jela Sanzelo Sasi Je Yo Ponyamo Chami Jela Sanzelo Gongzhen Jing Dong Yenzema Goma Yela Sanzelo Jidin Cha Lo Zhirpa Mo Wang So Ma La Sanzelo Hong Yamin Da Ga Yen Ye Shen Nam Je Zhebe Kor Je Gor Jambar Ge La Sanzelo Hong Dam Den Yar Bo Wang Ge Lai Wan Ra Da Jian Kor Je Gor Bei Ma Song La Sanzelo Hong Bar Jin Ben Za Er Ga Ranang Sa Re Kor Je Gor Yang Da Do La Sanzelo Hong Jom Din Jim Jo, Erga Shitro Ran Jan, La Yego, Yong Din Je La, San Ze Lo Hong Dorje Yon, Chen Le Da, Trojan Bar, Korje Gun, Chen Len Ze La, San Ze Lo, Hong On Zo Jar Bo, Erga Yong Wang A Le, Zhe Be Ge, Ma Mi So La, 三则罗红人真多耶，照波萨萨当拉拉，那不可人真做来，三则罗红三位大波，更红见一定只把南结个等把用了，三则罗红多的那波，特萨拉金张阿大波，忙不个扎根的来，三则罗。 Te da jar wa ye zhi la gan ge zhen de san zhe na tam zhen yang jia gen zang ne chan ming a ye de ban da na ra ne jia dong zhou de ren zhen jia wei xian de zha le jian nan bar min be jung a den to la ye jie xia ning a dong la dong wei jia ren mi be ta ra mo ning ga ra jia 德北江沙大德扎，学着拉宗千里就一色灵啊，走街的多杰森巴杰沃个那拉东州宁波的我们本扎尔萨多萨玛雅马努巴拉呀，本扎尔萨多的诺巴的张真肉没巴，苏德加油没巴哇，苏北加油没巴哇。 Nera do me bavai sarvai siddhe mintra yansa sarvai karm sisai me siddhan shayang kuru ho ha ha ho banga ven sarva tadang benzar ma me benzar benzar pa ma samaya sato am benzar sato samaya manu palayam benzar sato dino bade chandro me bava sudhe kayo me bava sudhe kayo me bava Anerado me bava zava se de minra in sa sava kama se sa me se da ye an karo hong ha ha o banga me sa va da dan ka dan be zar ma mi me sa be zar samaya sa do am ben za sa do samaya ma ne bala yam ben za sa do ti no ba de ran ro me bava su de ka yo me bava su be ka yo me bava anerado me bava zava se de minra in sava kama se sa me se da ye an karo hong ha ha o banga me sa va da dan ka dan be zar ma mi me sa be zar ba ma samaya sa do am ben za sa do samaya Manu palayam benza sato tino bati ranjun me bava sudi kayo me bava supi kayo me bava anerado me bava sava sidi me enza sava kama sisa me sada Shiyang karo hong ha o banga me sava tata kata me sama mi me sa me sapa ma samaya sato me sa sato samaya manu palayam benza sato ti ranjun me bava sudi kayo me bava supi kayo me bava anerado me bava sava sidi me enza sava kama sisa me sada shiyang karo hong ha o banga sava tata kata me sama mi me sa me sapa ma samaya Sato, Sato, Samaya, Mane, Palaya, Meza, Sato, Tino, Batiran, me Bava, Sudik, Subikayo, me Bava, Nerado, me Bava, Sava, Sede, Mida, in Sava, Kama, Sesa, Mesa, Yerian, Goro, Obanga, Meza, Tangata, Meza, Mame, Meza, Bama, Samaya, Sato, Meza, Sato, Samaya, Manu, Palaya, Meza, Sato, Tino, Batiran, me Bava, Sudikayo, me Bava, Subikayo, Manerado, me Bava, Sava, Sede, Mida, in Sava, Kama, Sesa, Mesa, Yerian, Goro, Obanga, Meza, Tangata, Meza, Mame, Meza, Samaya sato ahom benza sato samaya mane balaya benza sato tino bati rano me bava sudi kayo me bava subi kayo me bava anerado me bava sawa sede mira sawa kama sisa me sada yeriyan koro ha obanga benza vata dangata benza mami benza benza bama samaya sato ahom benza sato samaya mane benza sato tino bati rano me bava sudi kayo me bava subi kayo me bava anerado me bava sawa sede mira inza sawa kama sisa me sada yeriyan koro Obanga Zavada Dangata Beza Mami Meza Beza Pama Samaya Sato Meza Sato Samaya Mandavala Yameza Sato Tirano Me Bava Sudikayo Me Bava Subikayo Me Bava Nerato Me Bava Sava Sedemita and Sava Kama Sida Meza Yangoro Savada Dangata Beza Mami Meza Beza Pama Samaya Sato Meza Sato Samaya Mandavala Yameza Sato Tinova Tirano Me Bava Sudik Subikayo Me Bava Nerato Me Bava Sava Sedemita and Sava Kama Sida Meza Yangoro Bangave Savada Gadam Bezama Mimeza Benzara Bama Samaya Sado Benzara Sado Samaya Manubadaya Beza Sado Dinova Tirano Meba Sudikayome Subikayome Baba Anerato Meba Savase Demina Zazawa Kamasa Meza Yangro Bangave Savada Benzara Mami Meza Beza Bama Samaya Sado Benza Sado Samaya Manubadaya Benza Sado Dinova Tirano Meba Sudikayome Subikayo meba nerado meba sawa sete minra sawa kama same seta yangro ha bangame sawa danga dame Rama samaya sado sado samaya mane balaya meza sado dino piran bawa subikayo meba subikayo meba anerado meba sawa sete minra sawa kama same seta yangro ha bangame sawa danga dame sama meza meza bama Samaya Sado Benzar Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Dino Badira no me Baba Sudikayo me Baba Subikayo me Baba Nerado me Baba Sawa Sede me Raza Sarva Karma Sida Mesa Da Yeyan Guru Ha Ha Obanga Mesa Vata Danga Da Benza Mami Mesa Mesa Bama Samaya Sado Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Dino Badira no me Baba Sudikayo me Baba Subikayo me Baba Anerado me Baba Sawa Sede me Raza Sawa Karma Sida Mesa Da Yeyan Guru Ha Obanga Mesa Vata Danga Da Benza Mami Mesa Mesa Bama Samaya Sado Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Dino Badira no me Sudikayo me Baba Subikayo me Baba Anerado me Baba Sawa Sede me Raza Sawa Karma Sida Mesa Da Yeyan Guru Ha Obanga Sawa Danga Da Benza Mami Mesa Mesa Bama Samaya Sado Benzara Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benzara Sado Dinoba Dijan Meba Sude Kayo Mebawa Sube Kayo Mebawa Anerado Mebawa Sarvai Sede Menjai Sarvai Karma Isai Me Sedai Yang Guru Ha ha ho bangave sarva dadangada benzara mameme benzara bama samaya sato benza sato benza sato benza sato benza sato Om benzara sato om benzara sato om benza sato benza sato benza sato benza sato benza sato benza Om benzara sato om benza 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 sato om benzara sato om benza 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 Om benzar sado 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 sono page 13 to page 17 confession and the experience of the view. After that Amanda, can you do please the page 13 to there?
Yes, thank you, Khenpo.
Thanks.
Confession of downfalls. Ho, vast array of peaceful and wrathful deities, turn your minds towards us. Failing to follow the Buddha's words and our teacher's instructions, we have fallen into error and confusion. Our gracious Vajra master, we have abused and looked upon mistakenly, with cruel minds, harsh words, anger, and attachment. We have physically abused and brought real harm upon our consorts and Dharma brothers and sisters. All these impairments of the samaya of the body we confess before the host of deities, peaceful and wrathful. Failing to visualize the Yidam deity and retinue, chanting and reciting incorrectly or with interruption, all these impairments of the samaya of the speech we confess before the 5 families, peaceful and wrathful. Having pledged to maintain the 10 secrets, we announce them to all and reveal the sacred substances. All these impairments of the samaya of the mind we confess before the victorious ones, peaceful and wrathful. 5 samayas are 3 of recognition, but not recognizing the 5 families, we view them falsely. 5 samayas are there of not abandoning, but through ignorance we stray into the 5 poisons. 5 samayas are there of accepting, but we view clean and unclean and are careless in our acts. 5 samayas are there of accomplishment, but not knowing how to abide within, we go astray. 5 samayas are there of enactment, but failing to discriminate, we act mistakenly. All these impairments of the branch samayas in the presence of the Yidam deities we now confess. Ignoring the meditations of approach and accomplishment, failing to offer on full and new moon days at the 6 times, lazy, distracted, and overcome by drowsiness, hoarding and offering too little out of stinginess, acting like a tsok wolf, eating and drinking before it is time, polluting the first portion and keeping the remainder, acting abruptly and without care and consideration. All these faults of impairment, witting or unwitting, we confess before the Dakinis and Samaya-bound protectors. All impairments of the Samayas of mind we now confess through the view, and the state of the universal ground, the mind of awakening. We realize the view in which there is no affirmation. We experience the meditation in which nothing is negated, and we realize the action without acceptance or denial. In this mind of awakening without hope or fear, no breakage or impairment of any root or branch vows could ever occur or ever come to pass. And beyond the duality of confessed and confession, we are freed.
Thanks, Amanda. So go to page 13. Oi Shitro ran jiang gong se se jia rui ga dang la me long jie yin ma jian gar yin zhou dou jie lo bu zhen qin lai xie ge de dang da wa lo zong man jie dang jiang zhe lan ngen zhen cai zuo jia dang zai li zuo no ba ngui se xiu re ge ye dang zai yang ba na xie zhi la zuo Ingarasha yedam ladan korma saran zabdan devyu madacha songadam zen yambana ringa shechi Ingarasha sanjen yerde tamjeba kenla jaishin tamze din doja dam zen yambana yarwa shechi Ingarasha shibarasa we tamzenga Ringar ma shi lo para de me bang wa ye tam zai nga ma re wang dong a gor dang de la we tam zai nga za me de dang ba mi je zhe para sa we tam zai nga rang la ne par ma shi lo je para sa we tam zai nga ye sar ma shi lo para je yin la dam zai nyam ba na yedam la ye jing er sha nian ba zhe be den zhen ye re niu mong de zhou che ba jia le lo yin wa ye jie mong song jiu sen ne ye jin zhong zuo jie jiang ge ka ce re xiu re pei niang la ma zhe wa dai ba mi ju ba zing wa ye zhou da ma zhou Nyam pe chung kan zhu dam jin jing er xia ye jie dang ya da wei xia de yang gen ye san jiu sen yun ba me be da wa du men ba men be gong nyam li yin mei me be jiu ba du re do me be san jiu sen za wa ye la dam jie Nyam cha ma zong ma jie ba xia za xia zi ni mi zhou. From there to page 23. Yeah. So Abura and David, can you do the page 72, page 23?
Khenpo, yes. 17 to 23.
Yes.
When the absolute space of phenomena is beyond elaboration, how tiresome is the view of existence and non-existence. How frustrating is to cling to fixed ideas about reality. In the expanse of bliss beyond elaboration, we confess. When the state of Samantabhadra is beyond good or bad, how tiresome is this view of pure and impure. How frustrating to cling to ideas of good and evil. In the expanse of bliss that is Samantabhadra, we confess. When equalness is beyond all distinctions of size, how tiresome is the view of self and other. How frustrating to cling to the duality of great and small. In the expanse of equality and perfect bliss, we confess. When the mind of awakening is beyond birth and death, how tiresome is the view of this life and the next. How frustrating to cling to the duality of birth and dying. In the unchanging expanse of deathlessness, we confess. When the great Hindu is beyond corners and edges, how tiresome is this view of form as substance. How frustrating to cling to shapes with sides and corners. We confess in the expanse of the Hindu, the perfect sphere. In the state beyond change throughout the three times, how tiresome is the view of beginnings and endings. How frustrating to cling to ideas of change and transformation. We confess in the expanse beyond the changes of past, present, and future. When naturally arising wisdom is neither to be sought for not accomplished, how tiresome is the dualistic view of cause and effect. How frustrating to cling to ideas of effort and attainment. We confess in the naturally arising effortless expanse. When the pure wisdom of Rigpa is beyond eternalism and nihilism, how tiresome is the dualistic view of perceiver and perceived. How frustrating to cling to things as everlasting or non-existent. We confess in the expanse of pure awareness wisdom. When pure reality is beyond the elaboration of ideas, how tiresome is the dualistic view of pain. How frustrating to cling to a center and extremes. We confess in the expanse of utterly pure Dharmata. When the celestial palace is beyond dimension, how tiresome is this view of outside and inside. How frustrating to cling to the duality of wide and narrow. We confess in the boundless, unconfined expanse. When the space of the concert is beyond high and low, how tiresome is this view of upper and lower. How frustrating to cling to the duality of above and below. We confess in the expanse of the secret place beyond dimension. When the Dharmakaya is free of duality, how tiresome is the view of outer and inner. How frustrating to cling to the duality of worlds and inhabitants. We confess in the immutable expanse of Dharmakaya. How sorrowful is the state of ignorant, deluded beings who cling to signs of substance in what has no form. How utterly mistaken are the minds of the deluded, perceiving an I and a self in what is beyond arising, not knowing appearance and existence to be an illusion. They feel attachment for wealth and possessions, not knowing that samsara has no true reality. They think friends and family, companions in delusion, will live forever. How utterly mistaken are the minds of ignorant beings. They reject the truth and put their energy into harmful deeds. Spurning Buddha's words, they fall prey to life's addictions and apply their intelligence to tasks of meaningless distraction. How pitiful are those whose lives lack meaning in this way. In the expanse beyond dissipating or conserving, we confess.
Thanks, Abra Deve. It's Page 17. Oi chi je yin ye zhi ba me ba la yu mi ni se da wa dang re che nge bon zai ma ran zai ba ni re mo zhi mi de jian long de xia ba re gen de zang bo zang ni me ba la zang dang me wa da wa dang re che zang ni se zai ba ni re mo gen zang de jian long de xia ba re Nhang ba nye lai che chong me ba lai da dan yin de da wa dang re che che chong nye sen zen ba nye re mo nyam nye de che long de xia ba sang jiu sen lai che she me ba lan de dang sen ma da wa dang re che che she nye sen zen ba nye re mo che me yong dong long de xia ba Kigle Khenpo Chazar Me Pala Zodan Zese Dawa Dang Re Che Chazar Yepsen Zempa Nyere Mon Kene Dombo Dile Longde Tizam Yerwai Mebe Nganye Le Domba Tama Dawa Dang Re Che Ponjor Nisen Zempa Nyere Mon Tizam Yerwai Mebe Longde Xia Rang Song Yi Xie Zuo Zhup Zhar Wa Lai Jing Zhe Ni Se Da Wa Dang Re Che Zuo Zhe Ni Se Zen Ba Nye Re Mo Rang Song Zor Mi Long De Xia Ba Re Rik Ba Yi Xie Da Che Zhar Wa Lai Song Zen Ni Se Da Wa Dang Re Che Da Che Ni Se Zen Ba Nye Re Mo Rik Ba Yi Xie Long De Xia Ba Re 今年南代之百美巴来，宗恩一生真巴达日节，大愿一生真巴年日莫，今年南大龙的小巴日节。亚里康来阳东美巴来，是等能的大瓦当日节，阳东一生真巴年日莫，亚里阳东美巴龙的家。 永健卡兰同米美巴来，等当我的大瓦当日节，同米尼森人巴尼日梦，万嘎扬东美贝龙的家，七九格兰尼森美巴来，是当当的大瓦当日节，努军尼森人巴尼日梦，七根吉瓦美贝龙的家。 马人这边三千年日节，总没几郎个帮在马人在，刚上这边三年用日个人几米几郎，我当大的多，那谁就马因把人马些的，上身拿来三千加八几，可话让因把人马些把，年轻这边做了大把人在。 没西节约弄得用人个等不动我人没给来拉走，东北搞我人没去因为嘞，让人都没因为来拉走，人这都没三千年人节，啥事没白弄得下巴人节。Page 24 to 25. Lanes, please.
Certainly, Khenpo, thank you. Home, unaltered and naturally arisen in this great substance, pure from the beginning and thus beyond clean and unclean. 8 principal and 1,000 minor ingredients for all accomplishing the 5 families of the Buddhas. This is the great elixir that heals the asamayas. May the heart aspirations of the naturally abiding Buddhas from the great all-pervading realm of Ankanista be now fulfilled with the light of the 5 wisdoms and by Amitabha's cloud-like offerings. May their enlightened intentions be fully realized, and may compassionate emanations bring freedom to the 6 realms. May this fulfill the heart aspirations of Samdup, the original Buddha of unchanging luminosity. May it fulfill the heart aspirations of infinite peaceful and wrathful deities, the enlightened forms of pure wisdom arising from within, manifestations of compassion, bringing benefit to beings, appear in a succession that begins with Vajradhara. Now, for all these guides to wandering beings, with this offering of kayas and Buddha fields, may their heart aspirations be all fulfilled, and may their enlightened intentions be fully realized. All our impairments and breakages of samaya are now confessed. We now confess.
Thank you, Lance. Page 24. Oi ma ji ran zong chen bi ze dong ne da ba za me char sa wa je la yin la do ri ma jar wa ji bi ze tam ze gong wei men jin de wo men jiao da ra jin bo ne ran yin yu be sang jie na yi xi ma ye wu jie 跟上结拜真结刚，都结公巴走巴当，都结这拜热周周，东门上结，我们就跟得上拜头当刚，让来一起下拜个，写着让家拉走刚，都结这拜着东。 多见强的人把人尊，着完人把当姐姐，各当先干就别干，都结公把做就人，当在娘家下把人接。 So 27 to 29. Andrea and Wainwright. (27 to 29).
Yes, thank you, Khenpo.
Pure wisdom liquid, wet with Dharmata, whose color is red of ardent compassion. It is the causal blood that generates life, self-arisen blood of the lotus.
Harder, right?
Pardon?
It's a 26, right? 26 to 27, sorry.
Was that okay?
I think...
This is the...
Where?
26.
Page 25. It's the beginning of the Rapta offering. We hadn't done that yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, offering, yes.
26.
Okay. So it's 26, the beginning, right?
Yes, I started there.
Yeah.
Okay, again?
Again?
Yes, yes.
Pure wisdom liquid, wet with Dharmata, whose color is red, ardent compassion. It is the causal blood that generates life, the self-arisen blood of the lotus Rakta, the vital blood of the 10 fit for liberation, the elemental blood from red herbal essences, all of them pure substances of magnetizing, or impure causes for Samara's free runs. Through the enlightened intentions of the Heruka, the habits of samsara's three worlds are liberated, and it is blessed as a substance for offering. To the great Mother Samantabhadri we offer, so that pure wisdom may dawn in our minds. To the hosts of wrathful Herukas we offer, so that their compassionate minds are invoked. To all the Mam and Aki as a substance to restore the Samaya. To all the Dharma protectors and guardians we offer, so that they may carry out their activity. May this fulfill their heart aspirations, and may they grant us accomplishment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
46 are Tibetan. Hoi jinye linje ye je tuje chape kado mar. Sikpa jipa jaya chai pe ma rata ranzong. Xingje darwa isoge chai seju marpo njongwe cha. Tamje taba wange ze madang kamsong korwech. Her kaya gomba ye sison korwe pakadar chebe zesa singla de yongjen gende zamo yixin charwe dongser bo changdong zhowe zonan la tuje korwen chuban bo mamong kanro tamje la tamze sowe zesen bo chijong kasong tamje la真人在北东塞人波，当在娘家女周走。Next, EDG, can you do the from 27 to 29, top of the 29?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Home, nourishing foods is to stay in the three realms. Grains and fruits and foods with 6 different tastes. Meat from the bodies of the 10 who are liberated, and distilled grains, the intoxicating drink of warriors. Considering them as a rich and plentiful feast for the senses, we make an offering of them all. To the Dharmadhatu, we make imagined offerings. To the peaceful deities, we make beautiful offerings. To the wrathful deities, we make majestic offerings. To please the masters, we offer. To delight the dakinis, we offer. To satisfy the guardians of the teachings, we offer. As a support for fulfilling the Samaya commitments, we offer. Should I continue?
Okay, so page 7, 27 bottom. Tibetan Hoi Kamsong Soai Se Je Jen Je Dan Xing Do Ro Zhou Se Xing Je Zhe Pong Bu Shan Zab Ge Pa Won Zhe Ye Xiar Zen De Yon Na So Se Mi Be Sam Den Chu Ban Ber Qi Je Yen Se Mi Ben Ber Xie We La Lan Zi Ba Ram Cho We La La Ji Ba Ram Bo La Ma Nam La Ni Ba Ram Bo Kanro namla yi baram bor kasong namla chen baram tamze gongwe din de Next, Rocio, can you do the page 29 to 31 lamb offering?
Yes, Kampola. Inside 100 lamps of the finest substance, we now plant 100 cleanest wicks and fill them with melted butter, the essence of the elements. Having lit these 100 bright shiny lamps with a wish to heal our impairments and breakages of Samaya, we now offer them to all the victorious Buddhas out of the Dharmadhatu palace of Akanisha. The 5 colored lights of wisdom shine in dazzling splendor. May the heart aspiration of infinite peaceful and wrathful ones be now fulfilled. In the palace of Dharma, at the heart, appears the tikkun, which is the seed of the pure wisdom. May the heart aspiration of self-arisen, peaceful deities be fulfilled. In the skull mansion, palace of the brain, the light rays of naturally emitted wrathful are all blaze. May the heart aspiration of self-arisen wrathful ones be fulfilled. In the experience of faith and devotion, naturally arising Rika appears unceasingly. May the heart aspiration of the Vajra master be fulfilled. In the subtle channels, wind energies and essences is natural awareness, vivid and clear. May the heart aspirations of the mammals and the kings be fulfilled. In the universe vast realm of existence, appear the light sphere of the planets and stars. May the heart aspiration of the oath-bound ones out of the outer world be fulfilled. May each and every impairment and breakage of Samaya be purified through the strength of our Samaya commitment. And may you grant us the accomplishment ordinary and supreme.
Thanks, Rosie. Go through 29. On the Gongwe Jazar, Same Dongwe Jazazo, Yongwe Jumar Shunjagan, Same Marme Jaban, Tamse Nyamja Ganwe Se, Mebe Jarwa Namlamber, Omen Chien Borane, Yeshe Wonga Tradan, Shitro Ranjan Todanga, Ninga Chiche Borane, Yishi Savon Tigle Sai Ranzong Sheve Todan Lepa Donga Bobrana Ranzara Chuje Ozaraba Ranzong Trove Todanga Mugi Debe Nawa Rikpa Ranzong Garmi Sar Dorje Lobon Todanga Salong Tigle Damalai Shipa Ranzong Salen Mamon Kande Todanga Injektin Sipa Yambala Zakar Uja Tigle Sar Saya Tamje Todan Tamse Nyamja Tamje Gen Todan Wange Tabaranzu Chodan Tumong Drobzor. Curtis and Thomas, please.
Home, within this wondrous mandala of secret instructions, we offer to all the masters and hosts of Yidam deities. We offer the lamp of the naturally arising space of phenomena. Yeah. Yeah, we unmuted. I'm not muted. We'll start again. Let's do it again. We'll start again.
We can hear,
can y'all hear us?
Khenpo. Yes, it's perfect. No problem.
Yeah, I think they can. Home, within this wondrous mandala of secret instructions, we offer to all the masters and hosts of Yidam deities. We offer the lamp of the naturally arising space of phenomena, filled with the burning oil of pure awareness wisdom. We offer Amrita nectar of 8 major and 1,000 minor ingredients, the 5 kayas and the 5 pure wisdoms of awakening. We offer the exquisite torma that fills this pure vessel, a perfect and plentiful feast of every sensual delight. We offer enjoyment of the red rakta of non-attachment in the expanse of the 3 entirely liberated realms of samsara. We offer the blend of 1,000 grains, the warrior's substance, a powerful drink that generates majestic splendor. Allah, Allah, we implore you, please accept them with delight.
Thanks, Curtis and Thomas. Oye Garzai Mede Zongwe Jingor de Lama Yadan Lazo Yunzo La Ranzon Jije Yenje Gongwe Ripe Yije Marme Damdembo Sabje yen la dong jar amr dai ganga yi ji yong zo ju ban bor tor yong nam da par je tor me da de yu yong ze zo ben ju ban bor kham song ko wa yong dong ka yen da ja me ra da mar je nin ju bor du ju dong la jar wa ba we ze zi zen je zen za gen je ban bor a la la den je bar je zo So now we go to the Buddha Amitabha. Sadhana. Om Ami Devaya, 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 Om Ami Devaya. 102. Home, self and awareness is the form of a boundless light. Look at a mind that is free of subject-object duality. O wanderers, there is no boundless light other than the Dharmakaya of self-awareness. O Rare Nawa Daye Ge Zongzen Jarwe Sen La De Nawa Daye Lo Na Me Rare Jika Om Zar Je Om Amedeva 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 No Amedeva Om 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 Om Amedeva Om Amedeva Om Amedeva Om Amedeva Om Amedeva Om Amedeva Om transcendent conqueror, protector, Buddha Amitabha, and the noble example of loving Bodhisattva, compassionate, look upon us, afflicted beings, and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati. In accordance with your path, Bodhisattva, not wavering from your samaya, deity with great compassion, please extinguish all bad karma and empty samsara from its depths. At this very moment, please act as our guide. As our within intense devotion, have thus evoked the enlightened mind. Red like rays of compassion radiate from the hearts of Amitabha and dissolve into the hearts of all beings and myself. Self-grasping, misconception, and confusion naturally subside. I actualize the mind of selfless Dharmakaya and rest within a taste of clarity and emptiness, free from grasping and liberation. Tibetan. Hoin Jomden Gomboy Sanje Obai Me Zechin Jarse Sansen Baget Nyamon Drola Tuji Rabgong La Daso Dejin Shen 常的所美觉图解当家解言图当马耶图解王格拉灵言达真科外动作大大涅等真巴然在的所罗的达尔东修照归九个难得头来图解我们而去大众若问念嘎尔等别木当真劳动之巴让萨尔些当米这个公办公九二三萨东最米之扎人昂的呀。By all the boundless and perfect Mary obtained through this meditation and recitation, may beings drowning in the river of suffering attain the high state of Amitabha. The Tara Nambai Gomde Lezon Wezon Nandaye Dambai Gando Den Roba Dongare Jivore Zimba Opa Mebe Nera Dobare Sho Om Shi O Pervasive Dharmakaya, Protector Amitabha, Sambhona and the loving example of Bodhisattva and the Nirmanakaya, gathering of Shavaka and Ahats, together with your retinue, please endowm all beings with the auspiciousness to grow progress to the Sakavate. Hong Re Ji Yen Gen Cha Ji Ge Bo Ba Mi Long Ge Ze Den Jar Se Sen Be Zo Zhi Ge Nian De Zha Jiong Gor Jie Jie Zhong Nan De Jin Du Be Zha Xi Xiu. Ami Devai Zhi, 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 Ami Devai Zhi. Om Ami Devai Zhi, Om Ami Devai Zhi, Om Ami Devai Zhi, Om Ami Devai Zhi. Thank you, everyone. Tashi Dele. We finish it.
Thank you. Gracias, everyone.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Good day to everyone, and
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias, Khenpo.
Thanks, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Have a
Hasta mañana.
beautiful day.
See
Stay
you
safe.
tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Tashi Dele.
Tashi
Ciao,
Dele.
ciao.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you, Khenpo.
Hey everyone. Thank you.
Everybody.